Should be good. This should be going. At least I think it's working. Gotta double check on my own channel. Alright, cool. It's working. I just gotta tweet it out. Bro, I did hear about the anime. Confirm. That's crazy hype. I just really hope it's not like I hope it's not like through Studio Dean and Marvy Jack, or I hope it's not. I hope they don't do the same thing they're doing with the Tristan movie either. Fairytale didn't age well. Why not? Annie, why are you saying it's a L for the anime coming back? You don't want the anime to come back at all? 'Cause I don't know why you wouldn't want it to come back, or at least have it get an anime. Like I don't know why you wouldn't want that. So I'm kind of hyped for the anime. I think the announcement's kind of early though. Like for real, for real. Like I think the announcement is just like a pinch early. It's just a little early. Nah, it's not. People say it's been a rumor the anime that animated Jobless reincarnation. Are you saying it's the studio that did that same one? Because if you're saying it's the studio, let me see. I've been interested in Seven Deadly Sins, but season three ruined things, and now Fortnite's anime is 3D. Well, see, we don't know if the anime is in 3D or not. Like we know we know that the Edinburgh movie is, but we don't know like what the anime is gonna be yet. Yo, what's up, Joe? I'm doing good. I'm doing all right today. I am doing all right today. I'm assuming you guys can hear me all right since you guys are like conversing with me. But yeah, no, I'm doing cool. Can we all agree, Star King? You know how it is. Yeah, I mean, definitely not, bro. Come on now. Come on now, definitely not. 100% not. I'm not gonna act like Yami like load like he doesn't body him or anything. It's definitely a high diff fight, but no, it's definitely not. You know, is season four tolerable? At least it's okay. Like it's just all right. Like I'm not gonna sit up here and act like it's like season three was absolutely terrible, but season four I think is a little bit better, but it's still more of the same overall. If that may make sense. I'm trying to tweet this out, I just can't get my freaking words together. As soon as I do this, we can shoot straight over to the tier list. What do you say? Where do you think they're getting the money from, bro? They have two movies and now an anime. The creator doesn't have money like that. Seven Deadly Sins is actually oddly popular, believe it or not. In terms of like from the 2000 like tens, it's one of the more popular and like franchise that made a lot of money. And then also Grand Cross, Seven Deadly Sins Grand Cross, the mobile game, is still to date one of the more popular mobile games like in general. So I mean, they're getting like royalties here and there from stuff like it does have popularity. It's just like it isn't as apparent as like the like super big ones. I definitely say out of like the Kondashi magazine, it's probably like it's probably like Attack on Titan, and then you could argue about Fairy Tail and like Seven Deadly Sins on which one is like more popular. Cause it has a lot of stuff going for it. It really does. It's just a lot of stuff you might not like. It might not be extremely apparent like immediately. I'm praying they tone down Percy's involvement in the anime. That Bozo's easily the weakest part of the show. He's the mid credible at the Fortnite. I don't know why you don't like Percival. Percival's cool. I enjoy him just because he's like pretty funny. Is it me or mostly everyone in Fortnite? Is it me or mostly everyone in Fortnite isn't really smart? It just depends on what you mean by isn't really smart. Because I really think it's just like Percival. Like Percival and like Donnie are like the only people that are. I mean, I guess Annie a little bit, but like Nansen's Tristan and like Lancelot all seem like relatively intelligent. Like they don't seem like they're like complete morons or anything. Bro, my thing did not go. Whatever. Percival is the strongest game in MC. Definitely not. Um. So yeah. So earlier today, I'm gonna run through real quick. Earlier today, I did make a tier list maker for Seven Deadly Sins and for Four Nights of Apocalypse. I am going to pull that up for you guys right now. Right now, anytime. Bam. So you guys should be seeing it right now. What is it? I put like everybody on there that I thought was like relatively important. Like I mean, there's not every single person on there, but there's like for the most part everybody who's moderately important. So like everybody from like the newer characters in Fortnite, like Percival, Lancelot, and Annie, and them, to like Seven Deadly Sins, like Meliodas, Arthur, all those kind of guys, Escanor, to like the Commandments, a couple members. I didn't include any random Goddess Clan members. Like it was the four Archangels, Supreme Deity, Demon King, all that stuff. Um, Wild, I felt like was the only person original demon and not she. I feel like this is mostly into everybody. There was a couple people whose heads got chopped off in the cropping. I tried to fix it, but you guys probably are gonna lose too much sleep over that. So like like Elaine or like Jericho, Hauser, like their places got cut off. So I mean, hopefully you guys can still tell. Right now the tiers S A B C D. I don't know. I don't know if I should change them and make them something crazy. I think I might. I'll change them, and make them something crazy. This is like God tier, I guess. Like there's like high tiers. Well, no, I don't want to do that because then it'll get like kind of weird. Because then it's like after that, it's like, what do I even say? You know what I mean? Unless if you guys have some good ideas for tiers, I'll like change them. You guys have good ideas, but from there, I think I'll. Again, this is like for Fortnite's character, this is gonna be super general. It's gonna be super general. Oh, I almost forgot. There's two Arthurs. There's two Arthurs and two Meliodases on here. Just because I personally wanted to rank like where Arthur should be with his chaos power and where he was before he got his chaos power. And then for Meliodas, it's gonna be at his full like Demon King, all the commandments power, as well as like just how Meliodas should be right now, or where he was in the Cursed by Light movie. That's what it should be. What are you guys saying? Celine getting low diffed by Lord Ignia, True Lesson, and Genderos. That was hype. I'm not gonna lie to you. Annie better be at the top. Oh, Arthur better be at the top. Okay, I was about to say. I don't know about Annie being all the way up there. Annie. I mean, Annie is like she's not like crazy strong for where she is. I don't know. She's the weakest among the group. I mean, in terms of magical power, that's true because she doesn't really have like a broken magical ability. But in terms of combat ability, she can definitely hold her own. She just needs a magical ability to really help her out. But I don't know if she's going to like get one. But let me see. I already can tell I'm going to need like another tier. I can like already tell. We're just gonna go like from here. So the first guy is gonna be the Albion. This is like that first demon that they beat up. Honestly, this is going to be the bar because I put this demon and the other like red demon and gray demon on there as kind of like placeholders. So I think this guy would be like the placeholder for um for C for average, and I have to make another tier um for like F tier and add that row below. Of course, it just had to do that. I want this one to be blue though. F tier and this one's D. Okay. Right, I agree. No magic power means no nothing. But she did make Iron Type. That is true. So yeah, I'm gonna place like demons here. Where's the gray demon at? Cause he's like stronger. Cause he's stronger than this one. Dang it, I'm gonna have to make it like another tier. All right, so right out the bat, Annie. Annie realistically is not going to be able to beat a red demon. Like she realistically just isn't that strong. Like I'm sorry, she realistically is just not that strong. Like unfortunately, like she's stronger than some people, but she's way down there right now. Unfortunately, I'm gonna try to order tiers a little bit. We're gonna see how that goes. She's definitely stronger than Ardberg, like 100%. Like these are gonna be ordered as I was saying. She's definitely stronger than Ardberg. Outside of his ability being like absolute hacks OP, that's like the only thing. He's just really broken. Um, I know LOLs. You said Arthur, Kath, Melly, Into Series, Merlin, Escanor, Demon King, Supreme Deity, Bond, Mel, top of your list. That's probably gonna be like pretty similar to what the top of my list is probably gonna be. We're gonna see. So Excalibur Arthur. Keep in mind, this is not Chaos Arthur. Chaos Arthur is still down here, but for Excalibur Arthur, I think he's above average. He definitely claps everybody below him. Chaos Arthur, obviously S tier. That's no shocker. Um, I feel like Percival's granddad, Varghese or Balgus, whatever you want to call him, depending on what about like translation you're reading. I think he's somewhere around here. Like I definitely think he claps these guys. I think he claps these guys, but I don't think he's necessarily stronger than this guy. Quan making a tier, it make no sense. What do you mean? Oh, I didn't know you're comparing her to the demons from Seven Deadly Sins. Yeah, because I wanted this to be both. I wanted this to be everything. Now, if this was like straight up, just like all that, like just like if it was only four nights, then she would be way higher. This is a strictly four nights tier list. But since Seven Deadly Sins is on here too, she definitely falls a little bit lower. Quan, why does Rax hate Merlin? Rax doesn't like how Merlin's story went, and Rax also doesn't like he also doesn't like how a lot of her stuff is like really convenient to the plot. Where are the dragons? Rax, you know that there's dragons in there. Bond in A tier for sure. I don't think he's up because this is like gonna be like the god tier characters. I don't think he's quite up there, but he's probably gonna be like the very top of A. Burgie is like definitely above Ard, but still below Annie because she lost to her, obviously. I might even have to make more tiers. I don't even know. Kath, obviously. Ooh. Yeah, no, Kath's definitely up here at S tier. I mean, he's freaking broken. Chandler would be above Arthur for sure. I don't know if he's up here, though, by himself. Like, I'm not for sure if he's up here. Like, straight up alone. That one's tough. I'm gonna place. I'm gonna place him right here for now. Right here for now. Uh, Let me see Cheon. I feel like Cheon could probably beat the demons. Maybe. I think at the bare minimum, I think Cheon can beat a red demon. At the bare minimum, like for sure, for sure. Yeah, you think I need another tier like for the lower stuff? So I feel like the lower end might get a little bit cluttered. Like I really do think that I might add another one. I don't know what this other tier would be called though. You think Chandler's really down here though? Because Chandler's really strong. Like he's actually really powerful. Like when you look at all of the other stuff that he was doing, he's actually kind of OD. I mean, but then Bond would clap Chandler though. I guess I see what you're saying. Bond would absolutely clap Chandler, but it's like Chandler and Cusack were way stronger than Arthur though. I don't know. Uh, What is this tier gonna be called? It's gonna be like B minus. Should make one more tier, then move everyone that's below bond. Move them one tier lower. Also have like Arthur like here. Have it like this. I don't know how I feel about that. Just gonna let it rock for now, I guess. Obviously, Cusack right with Chandler. No shocker there. No shocker there. This one might be kind of a hot take, but Dahlia was kind of like crazy. I don't know. Cause I think like the way Dio, like the way he was looking in the movie, like he clapped Zeldris. Like Zeldris, like Zeldris got destroyed. I do think if it was like a regular like 1v1 and they were like somewhere else, like if they were like in a very like neutral, like I think if it was just a neutral area 1v1 and say like if they're inside of like a perfect cube, like a really big perfect cube, I think Zeldris would probably win. Hell, everybody knows that no one does an E tier. E tier does not exist. You go from D to F. It's just like school. School doesn't do E, so we don't do E either. Cusack legit killed Chandler in one shot. He did, so that definitely puts. It's not like he wasn't expecting it, and they were both weak. So I'll put Chandler above Cusack, but they're both still like relative to each other. Yeah, he did beat base Zeldris. It wasn't like Zeldris full power. Yeah, he can go down here. Whoops. Death Pierce. That person's probably around here. I feel like in the Edinburgh movie he's gonna be like crazy. Your school does E? Where do you go to school in Canada or something? Like who does E tier? who grades with E's? You must go to school in Canada for sure. Um, let me see. Full power melee. See the thing that's crazy is like I really think full power melee could have like destroyed Cath. Like I feel like if he had access to his full power, I feel like he could have. But he's definitely still not on the level of like Arthur. You live in Baltimore. Why do they do E in Baltimore? Like that doesn't make any sense. Like that doesn't make any sense. I've never heard of that. uh Merlin works better as the big bad's right hand character instead of a main cast member. Come on, Rex. Merlin's a good main cast member. Demon King obviously below all these guys. He's like the lowest. If I'm doing like this isn't as pictured, this is probably like at his most powerful. Like at the Demon King's most powerful, he would still be above Bond. Because Bond's not like he isn't gonna get him. Yo, what's good, cellmate? How's it going? Denzel. Yo, Denzel's kind of. He's definitely stronger than Death Pierce, but I don't know if he could beat this guy. His ability's kind of crazy though. See, the thing with Denzel is his ability judgment. Like it makes you like take damage for everybody that you like killed. So his ability is kind of like crazy. That kind of might give him like kind of like a bit of like a edge on that one because it like Denzel's ability is like nuts. Mm. Let me see. Put Mard Gear in there. Mard Gear's F tier if I added him for sure. Derriere. That's crazy to say Derriere is like C. Nah. Cause she's definitely weaker than Cusack and Chandler, but she's like way stronger than these guys. Bro, I feel like I might need another tier. I feel like I might even need another tier. Like B and B plus. You feel like Kath was solo full power Meliodas easily. Kath had no problem with the sins at all, plus Kath transcends life and death. See, bro, that's the thing though, like he did transcend life and death, but I don't know. Cause I feel like Melly would have been so much stronger if he used this. I just can't think of a way for him to kill him. I don't know. It might be like my personal feelings getting in Might be my personal feeling of getting in the way. I don't know. This one's so weird to me. This one's so weird to me because he really doesn't have a way to kill him. You said I need like 2 more tiers, right? Like I know I feel like I need another tier for like B plus. This is gonna be purple. Let me see B plus. There we go. That feels like so much better right now. He created parallel reality. I know, I know. Dang, dude. Diane should be actually be somewhere in here. She's not like I'm not trying to play her and say she's like super weak. I mean, her like Droll's dance hacks is pretty nice because she can like fluctuate her combat class and all that. But realistically, she's not like super crazy powerful. I mean, she is like powerful, but she's not like she's probably not gonna be on this A tier though. Donnie, Donnie's pretty down here. I think Donnie could beat Burgie though. I think Donnie could definitely beat Burgie. See, no, Donnie's above Annie though, for sure. Because even though Annie would beat him in a fight, like even though Annie would straight up beat him in like a fight, the fact that he like now knows how to use his telekinesis way better, he could just throw her. Like he could literally yeet her into like next chapter. Melly ain't beating anybody with chaos powers. Probably not. I don't. But see, like the Demon King Melly was so strong though. In the series, Mother Catastrophe from Diane would be insane. It would be. I gotta see, but Dahlia did Zelda's kind of dirty. I don't even know if Diane at her most powerful is doing base Zelda's as dirty as Dahlia did. Like he did Zelda's dirty, bro. He put both his feet in that man's chest. Dreyfus, Dreyfus is really strong. I think he's probably stronger than Denzel. Like he kind of gets like slept on a little bit. Uh, Droll's definitely around here somewhere. Dubs is actually weak. Like he's actually really weak for real. He just has like broken weapons, but he's actually weak. I think he's stronger than Dubs. He could definitely kill this guy though. Dubs is not strong at all. And Base Eldritch is stronger than. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because there's no way like that full power Diane is doing Zeldris how freaking uh how Dahlia did. There's like no way. Um, Elaine is probably top of D. Cause I know like once she got her full wing, she was like really strong. She's probably top of D. She could probably clap Denzel. I don't know. I might have to bump Denzel down. Yeah, I gotta bump Denzel down. But she could probably clap him, but I don't think she's like this high. I don't know. Saying Draves is that strong is kind of wild. Ugh. Why you remember these characters' name? Oh, how do I remember these characters' name? I play Seven Deadly Sins Grand Cross, so I see all these characters' names like all the time. Plus, I recently reread Seven Deadly Sins, but I haven't said anybody crazy. How do you not remember like Denzel? Denzel was hype. Denzel was hype, bro. He's freaking Bartra's he's Bartra's brother. Technically, he's like Elizabeth's uncle. Elgin was like the weakest out of that group to me. Are you counting injured forms? No, I'm not gonna count that. Well, no, I'm not gonna count injuries because like if I did, I could only really do Derriere and Monspeed, and like it's like it would like take her to like here. You know what I mean? I don't know. Elizabeth is really strong. I don't think she's stronger than Bond, but I definitely think she's up here. I think she's like definitively stronger than Diane. Escanor, this one's probably going to be really contentious, but like it's one of them ones where if we were doing Escanor without the one, like without the one ultimate, I would have him below Bond. But with like the ultimate one, I got him like right above him though. Maybe I should have did two Escanors maybe. Beskim's probably top A. I feel like Varghese a menace. I think he could probably wash beginning commandments. You think so? See, I don't even know. Cause like we don't really. I wish we had more of like a scale because like depending on like how strong the Chaos Knights is, Varghese could be like here, or he could be like up here. It just depends on like where we get to see where they're at. Esterosa is definitely B plus for sure because he's definitely stronger than these guys. Don't forget Elizabeth damaged the Prime Demon King. Right, like Elizabeth's crazy. Elizabeth's crazy. She also held back. Like one of Elizabeth's craziest feats too is in the Stigma arc, like in the past. She held back whatchamacallit, the injure forms of Derriere and Monspeed. So it's like Elizabeth's like crazy. Elizabeth's nuts. Please move Diane lower. She's on Dro's level. She's stronger than Dro though. You're saying like down here? She's 100% stronger than Dro is, like for sure. See, because I don't think she would get clapped by Chandler and Cusack. I don't think she would get clapped. Like I think she could beat Esterosa. Like she could definitely beat Esterosa. Could she beat it? Yeah, she could definitely beat Esterosa. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, exactly. She's way stronger than Joel, for sure. Like, cause she literally went back in time to get as powerful, like as he, like she wasn't exactly as strong as he was, but she was definitely up there. Fittage. I think Fittage could beat these guys for real, for real. Like, I think Fittage might even be up here. Like, he was like he was way stronger than the rest of his group. When did she power up? When she went to the past. Being in Droll's body like kind of allowed her to know how to use the giant's power more effectively, since Droll was like a master at it. So like it's kind of weird. It doesn't really make sense, but that was how her power up worked. It wasn't like as explicit as like King's Fairy Wings or anything. Fraudrin, like right around Dreyfus, because they're around like the same power. Galland definitely above Dreyfus, but I feel like this Arthur would clap Galland, honestly. Put Hendrickson above every night, please. I think Dreyfus is stronger than Hendrickson though. When she went to the pass, her power level was still 50k. But I'm saying like she can the thing with Diane's combat class is it's low, but it can fluctuate with her dances, and she learned how to do all that stuff better when she came back. I think Esterosa too much hacks. You think Esteros hacks too much for her? I don't know. Because it's not like she has to like directly physically hit him. I think she'd just be too strong for him. This one's weird. She would beat Esterosa. Y'all, you guys are crazy. She would beat Esterosa, I think. She's somewhere around here. And we got Gawain. This one's weird because we know nothing about her. Like we know absolutely nothing about her. And it's like depending on what she does first, she could be like up here. Like she really could be up here. But like if she's like super regular, then she'd be down here. I don't know. I don't know where Gawain is gonna go. I don't know. Cause I don't know if she's the strongest of the four. I'm gonna save her for later. Cause I really don't know. Gelda's kind of OD on the low. Like Gelda's got like she was able to like affect the Demon King with her illusions, and she's never really been pressed. Honestly, I think she's up here. I think she beat Esterosa. Gother? Gother's right here. I haven't placed him yet. Gil Thunder is actually kind of weak. Gil Thunder's kind of weak, yo. Cause I don't even think Gil Thunder could beat this dude. I really don't. Varghese probably beats Gil Thunder too. Fittage versus Gil Thunder would actually be a hype fight for real, for real. I think Fittage Gil Thunder that'd be such a dope fight to see. Tristan should be above Mal just because he's making me act. Oh, okay, you guys are crazy. You're crazy, bro. Tristan said Lancelot is stronger than him. Safe to assume she's on par. She's on par with Lancelot. Probably. I don't know. That's just weird. Gloxina. I think Galaxina was like definitively stronger than Droll in my opinion. I think he's like the bottom of B plus or like the top of B. I'll put him like top of B for now. I don't even know why this guy is on here. Golgus. I think I just seen him in the recent chapter and I was like, oh, he needs to be on this list. But it's like realistically, I think he loses to Annie. Like I think I think this dude's weak. Like I think this dude's like super weak. I think he's right here. I think he beat Burgie and Elgin and Art, but I think he loses the Doro 9. This is so stupid. I don't even know why I put him on here. Igloxina was stronger than Droll for sure. Gother. Gother's weird because he's not strong. He's just all hacks. So he's like kind of hard to place in my opinion. Cause it's like, well, he can't beat you up. His magic can like turn your magic off. Gother's probably like Gother's really because he's not strong. He's all hacks. He's probably somewhere. I don't know. He's probably like around here. He's probably around here. I believe Grey Road's the weakest commandment. I think confirmed. I think Grey Road's the weakest. Could be Fraudulent. I don't know which one's weaker between Grey Road and Fraudulent. Gother's the bottom of A. I mean, his hacks can affect all these people. Like that's for sure. But even with his emotions awakened, he was getting like handled by Chandler. Like they couldn't even beat Chandler, and Gother was at his full power. So that's why I don't think so. Because like Gother full power could not do anything to Chandler at all, at all. He was getting clapped. Lord Darth Nihilus from Star Wars is a but what? How did Star Wars get in here? Who was I just put? Oh, Grey Road. Yeah, I think Grey Road's probably the weakest for sure. Griamore, at bare minimum, I think can beat a Grey Demon at bare minimum, or at least resist attacks from a Grey Demon. I don't think he like has anything like he can really do to kill it. But I think he's down here. Gila. Like I know for sure she's right here. I just don't know if she could beat a Grey Demon. She might be right here. Right here might be a safe placement. This is gonna be safe. Gustav died kind of early. Diane couldn't do anything to Chandler either. But she was stuck in her smaller form though. Man. You're right, because she couldn't do anything. But she was stuck. She didn't have her get in. Like she didn't have her sacred treasure and she was stuck in a smaller form. So she was nerfed in that fight. She was straight up nerfed. Wouldn't you say Esterosa and Gother are equal? No. I don't think so. Because Gother stuff is all hacks. Like if Gother can't like erase your memory, then what does he do to you? Oh, he did shrink her. You're right. He straight up shrunk her. Okay, she's definitely below Chandler then, for sure. I see it's weird because like she would lose to Chandler, but I feel like she would beat Esterosa even though she's below him. He did shrink her. This is ugly. This is so ugly. Hendrickson? Who said they wanted Hendrickson above all the knights? I still think Hendrickson is weaker than Dreyfus. Can commandment tax work on anyone? What if Arthur lied to Gawain? I definitely feel like if you're just way, way, way too strong, then the commandment wouldn't work because of how Arthur is. And then it was in a interview. Apparently, other commandments don't work on the commandments, if that makes sense. So say like if Zell just told a lie in front of Galen, Zell just wouldn't turn to stone. But your own commandment does work on you, which is why Galen has to tell the truth. It's kind of weird. It was in an interview that Nakaba had when he said that. Not as someone we beat her. Soul manipulation is a one shot. Interesting was legit helping until the end. He even tricked Lou to sell put some. He's smart. He's smart, and he was able to like purge, him out of Margaret's body. But he's not like super strong. Like if you replace Arthur with like Hendrickson when he fought against freaking Chandler and Cusack, he would have got absolutely demolished. Derriere Pack and Gother is wild. Is it though? Like, but no, I feel like Gother could affect her memory though, for real, for real. I feel like Gother could actually mess with her brain when you say that. He might be like the top of B for real, for real. All right, Nate, you definitely convinced me. He could probably manipulate these guys' memory. I guess everybody below here, Gother can mess with their mind for sure. Helbram. Helbram's ability was just kind of cool. He's actually pretty weak for real, for real. He's probably like right here. He might be top of D minus. Cusack legit one shot Chandler. He ended his life in 2 seconds for Zeldris. How are you putting them as equal? Because it was off guard. He was off guard. His back was whole turned, and he just attacked him. And they were weakened because they had just got beaten and defused in their original demon form. They weren't nearly close to being like at full power. Either one of them could have did that to each other in that moment, in my opinion. Hauser. Howler should be a decent bit stronger than Gil Thunder. It's kind of weird. Like these spaces, I don't think there's like crazy amount of space here. I think Hauser's like a decent bit stronger than Gil Thunder. He could probably beat one of these things. Maybe. If we'll see. Hauser has feats in Fortnite, so that kind of boosts him up. It was early, but do you remember when Gowther erased Diane's mind because he couldn't understand her pain? Yeah, I remember that. I do remember that. Gene, what's good, bro? What's up, Gene? Go through use mind magic on the Demon King Meliodas to bring him back, proving it works on people strong. See, but there's a limit though. He like when he was fighting against the Demon King, he couldn't just erase his brain. Like he couldn't just like wipe his memory and make him like a vegetable or nothing crazy, or make him not remember anything. Like, he can affect you and turn your magic on and off and stuff like that. Like in terms of people stronger than him, yeah, he can turn people's magic on and off with a kill switch. But like he can't beat them though. It's like realistically, say Gother versus like Estarossa. Like he goes in his mind and makes it hard for him to use his magic, but then what does he do? You know what I mean? Like he just gets beat up. What's up, Jared? That's my whole thing. I just don't know like what he does from there. Like I feel like he just gets like clapped. Um Actually flying through this list, oddly enough. It's shaping up pretty alright, I'd say. You miss how raw Gil Thunder used to be? Facts. Gil Thunder used to be so hype. Ironside? Oh wait, no, I grabbed his Zelda. Ironside. Ironside's actually like high key really strong. I think. Like I think Ironside's super strong. Like on the low. Like I don't think he's like commandment level or anything. Or like I guess this would make him low commandment, but I don't think he's beating any of the commandments. But I think he's like really strong. Playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2, yo, I love that game. That game was hype. I'm trying to think who my favorite blade was in that game. Oh, I can't remember. I like the one dude, Zeke. Zeke and that one chick, I forget her name. She had like the light bulb on her head. Zeke wasn't a blade though. He was one of the main characters. But yeah, Zeke was hype. Also, Pyra over Mithra for sure. If you know, you know. Ysolda, I don't think. Maybe she can beat a red demon. Big maybe. Jade, I don't think so though. I think this is probably like the definitive list for the Tristan brigade. Nakaba really king of drop plot points. Remember when he introduced out of nowhere the Lake of Infinite Magic to replenish the Demon King? How come no one ever used that before or after? Well, afterwards they couldn't because the lake and its magic was absorbed by Arthur, and because it could just hold magic, it didn't have infinite magic. It could just hold magic, and Arthur absorbed all the magic that was in there. I believe. But as for before, I don't know who would use that. Like what? Because the Demon King was just using it to replenish his power. It's not like he was giving him more power. Say, Henny, are you okay? King. I think King is stronger than Elizabeth, but I don't think he's up. Like he's obviously up here, but I don't think he's stronger than Escanor and Bond. I think he's like weaker. Off top of the Fortnite's podcast is doing great for almost everyone. We go into top right, bro. Fortnite's doing great. It's a good series. Jericho can definitely beat these guys. She could probably beat Fidage. But we're talking about adult Jericho. I don't know. But then that's adult Gil Thunder. Jericho might be somewhere around here. Because I definitely think she could beat Fidage. Not like the youngest version, but like when she's like way stronger. When she gets like her ice magic and stuff, I think she can beat her. Jenna. Jenna and I know her sister Zanari. They're both definitely stronger than these guys, but still pretty low. Out of alive characters, Arthur, Meliodas, Bond, Zeldris, King. My D. Come on, bro. Well, let me do Zartris while I'm here. Zartris, or Zartaros, however you want to say his name, is definitely stronger than Hendrickson and Dreyfus. It's probably where he is. I don't think he'd be. I don't know. I think Gallon would still clap him, though. I think he would still lose to this guy. Jericho's Hendrickson is Lancelot's master. She has to be B tier. But we don't know how strong she got, though. So it's kind of hard to place her. Like, I would just be placing her off of blind faith. Like, straight up out of blind faith. Because that's like saying, like, oh, if Jericho's up here, then Hauser has to be, like, way up here. You know what I mean? I just don't know where she'd be. Lancelot. I do think Lancelot's really strong, though. Like, obviously, we don't know how strong he is or, like, confirmed. And as much as I hate doing things off of blind faith, I do feel like Lancelot has to at least be this strong. Is she stronger? How do we know Lancelot didn't surpass her? Go to top waifu, same for Jericho, but both under Diane in power. For sure. I think so. Yeah. No, I think Gelda's stronger for real. I think Gelda's stronger than Diane. She can do a lot of stuff. But no, Lancelot, I think Lancelot at least has to be right here. For where like the story kind of makes him seem. He still calls her master. A lot of people do that. Freaking I'm trying to think of just any example. Freaking Bond calls Hawk master. Like, I mean, what are we talking about? Matrona. Matrona couldn't do anything. She wouldn't do anything to Galland. Matrona might be somewhere around here. She's somewhere like in this area. She's somewhere around here. I think she might be the bottom of C for real, for real. I think Ironside would actually clap her. Ludicille. Ludicille, one of the stronger archangels. See, the one thing that you gotta remember about Ludicille is that he was technically nerfed when he was in Margaret's body. Like he wasn't able to use his full power. If you remember when Sariel and Tarmiel were talking about how they couldn't use the fullest extent of their abilities while they were in their avatars, like while they were in those bodies, which is why they manifested. So Ludicille's actually really strong. Right, Rex. Thanks for reminding everybody. Make sure you guys like the stream. Where did I put Uno on here? Uno would probably be like somewhere in the B plus A range if he was on here, like somewhere around here. Wild the boar survived thousands of the same level of torture as Bond. He's above half the sins. Wild's OD. Wild's super strong. I'll play as Wild since you just started talking about him. Wild is like Wild is probably like right here for real, for real. He might even be higher. I think like this weird portion of B, like this weird part of B, like in between Gother and Gloxina, like wild up are people that can like affect the Demon King for sure. Like wild's crazy. Hawk's mom, I had Hawk's mom on here too. Hawk's mom's definitely S tier. Like Hawk's mom's S tier. How's like all of the chaos power? Hawk's mom's crazy. Said Saint Stage, would be top of A easy. I don't know, bro. Has no big like AP or destructive feats to even compare. Like I don't know if could even damage the Demon King. I'm not for sure. I think he'd be somewhere low A or B plus at range. Like he'd be somewhere around there. Uh, Bloodlusted Chandler violates. It's facts. I'm saying like he demolishes. Melascula. But she really wasn't that strong. She just had like hacks. Like she really, really was not that strong. No Holy Knight should be on sea level except Dreyfus. Dreyfus got powers of Frozen. Other Holy Knights are still fodder. Zartris was still like Zartris was still stronger than Dreyfus though. And Hendrickson straight up couldn't beat Frogden. Hendrickson probably would be like down here for real, for real. He might be like the bottom of C. Where'd I put Melascula? Melascula is definitely below Derriere. Probably below Droll. Yeah, she's kind of weak for real, for real. Blitz is Chandler. This depends. I mean, if you do that crazy thing where you try to make like Black Clover characters like 5 million times faster than Light, but like you gotta think about like the bar for light speed is like Margaret form Ludicille, which is like Margaret form is not even beating Chandler in my opinion. Like honestly, any of these characters like B and up are all easily faster than Light, like no problems. So like I don't even know. I wouldn't say he clowned him. Like he kind of waited for an opening. Oh, this Meliodas right here. I'm glad I saw it. This Meliodas is the one that like without all the Demon King powers, which is definitely top of A. It's like the one that like fought the Supreme Deity. Well, that's what this one is going to be. I know the picture is from somewhere else, but that's what this one is going to be. Monspeet or Monspet, whatever you want to call him. I like he's over Gloxina for sure, but still below Wild. Nansons or Nansons, whatever you want to call them. Do you think what Nansons is like? I feel like he's definitely stronger than these two. I feel like Nansons might actually be like D tier. Like I think Nansons is actually just stronger. Is this just both? Yeah, it's both. But this is both. This is 4 Knights characters and 7 Deadly Sin characters together. You think Monspeed's below Droll? You're crazy, bro. I don't know. Monspeed below Droll. That puts him weak because he's definitely above Derriere, I think. He's definitely above Derriere for sure. I felt like he was like one of the stronger commandments. Like outside of like Zeldris and like Esteros, I thought he was like the next strongest. Or and not including Gloxon. I think Gloxon's really strong. Like I thought he was like in that top half. The last Indra required half of the sins and bond using sacred treasure. Where do you put him? Ooh, I forgot about that thing. Cause it was really just Bond, King, Diane. Cause Merlin didn't really do anything, and Escador wasn't there, and Meliodas didn't fight it either. So it's really just Bond, King. Because Bond could really handle that thing. King could handle it too. It was just those spores were annoying. If that thing was on here, it'd probably be like. Because I feel like people can kill it, they just have a hard time. I think it'd probably be in B plus somewhere. It might be around where Dahlia is or Gelda, because I don't know if Gelda wouldn't really be able to do anything. It would be somewhere in B plus. Droll's power level was higher than all of them. He was the third strongest commandment. Was he? Dang. Droll actually stronger than Glockson? That's wild, bro. So their area was actually kind of weak then. Wow. I don't know the exact numbers of the power of the combat classes. When did I rank Gustav? I don't even remember ranking him. This is the original demon. Original demon's pretty strong. Like pretty effing strong. Definitely above Ludacil for sure. Not above Liz though. I think Liz could have beat this thing if she actually got a chance to like full on fight it. Like if we give Elizabeth maximum wank, I think she beats she beats him. Also, Glockson was actually weak. That's crazy. So Glockson was 50k. Derriere, she had the combo punch thing was broken. So yeah, if we're not giving her like full combo breaker status, then yeah, she'd be below mind speed. Okay, so we Droll. All right, bad. They're so close to each other though. Remember that moment when none of the commandments wanted to answer to Zeldris because they either defeated or defected? He said he'll do it himself. Seriously, why did he even have a team? I don't know. Because they had to split up the commandments from the Demon King. Zeldris probably wouldn't have chose them if he had a choice. Who did I just place? Oh, the original demon. Yeah, the original demon's probably right there. Nanashi, ex-goddess clan member, really powerful. Probably, I don't think he's beating a commandment. Definitely not beating a commandment. Slater is actually probably the new top of D minus. The new top of D minus. Talisker. This is a guy that Percy clapped like super early. I feel like he's clapping a Grey Demon. Like I kind of do. I feel like he could clap a Grey Demon. I don't know if he could beat Griamore though. Griamore might give him some problems. He said you think C until we see him in 4 nights? For Talisker? Or for Slater? Who are we talking about? Talisker or Slater? Or Nanashi? Oh, you're probably talking about Nanashi, now that I think about it. Because Talisker beat no. But I don't think Talisker's stronger than Fittich, though. I think Fittich was stronger than Talisker, like, for sure. This is weird. Ranking characters in 4 nights. Super strange. Because if he beats Griamore and Hellroom, then, like, he might even be up here. Low key, Talisker might be the new top of D minus. Yeah, right. He has X Goddess Clan. He might be new top of D minus. That's where I put him. Because I don't think Tristan's group. Well, I mean, if they were all together, but I don't think in like a 1v1 scenario. Because 1v1, like, Percy would have bodied any of these guys, like, in like a 1v1. He said he had a power of 2.2 million. I put Sario and Tarmiel above Derriere. That's exactly what I was about to go next. Sario. Because the Archangels were stronger than any of the commandments. Because like I want to say it broke down to like they are worth like 2 or 3 commandments like all at once. Like so these guys are really strong. And now she's probably the A in tier in Fortnite's Apocalypse as well as Jericho. It just depends. It just depends. If we had something for Jericho, I'd love to put her up here because Jericho's like one of my favorites. Yeah, but these two are definitely above commandments for sure. For sure. Peliot or Pelio, whatever you want to call him, is probably somewhere around here. Like he's probably somewhere in that general area. Obviously the supreme deity would be next to the Demon King. Evil. Each Archangel were, or in their weaker form, have power levels of 88k. Goodness. Even in their weaker forms, they were kind of OD. I don't think they're strong. See, it's funny. I think Wild claps. It's like funny. Like Wild claps. Like he one shots like everybody C tier and lower. Like Wild is crazy. Wild is crazy, bro. But for real, having Tristan team over Percival looks like a sin. I don't. Percival's not even on here yet. Percival's still right here. I haven't even placed Percival yet. Oh, this dude. This is the guy that go through like no diff. I actually thought he was strong though. For some reason, I felt like he was like the like strongest one out of the like fodder. Fairy Tree was legit made by Chaos at the same moment as Supreme Goddess and Demon King, yet a simple forest fire can destroy. Vivian. Vivian's cool. She has like a lot of crazy hacks. I feel like D minus just keeps getting like new top tiers. Like mad funny. Tristan obviously has to be next to Lancelot. It's kind of weird because Tristan did say he was weaker, but I don't like Tristan said Lancelot was strong, but I don't know how much like how much stock are we gonna really put in that though? Because I feel like Tristan should be stronger. Archangel's legit killed her sister, and Dario did nothing with it. I mean, she tried. It wasn't for lack of trying. She tried to get revenge. Oh, you meant how Tristan's team, low diff Percival's team, was like fun. Oh yeah. I mean, well, I'm not even gonna say that. I was gonna say Donnie didn't have his knife, but I doubt even if he had his little dagger, it would have really meant much. Um, Pelgard. Dude, Pelgard's like one of my favorite characters, bro. I still think he's weaker than Ironside. These two have to be relative. Like they legit have to be. Tristan is stronger than Lancelot. I'm one of those people that kind of think that too. That think Tristan's stronger than Lancelot. It's just for the fact that Tristan said Lancelot was stronger, which makes it kind of weird. Lyle should scale above Gother via damaging the Demon King. I mean, but Gother's mind hacks can also affect the Demon King because the Gother could turn off his ruler ability. All it took for her to forget about her sister who died was to Angel Police brutality was a hug from Elizabeth. That was definitely one of those like power of friendship moments, like for sure, for sure. Now that we got Tristan, I feel like Gawain has to be like with these guys. I'm gonna just go out on the limb and say that maybe that Nakaba will make her really strong. This is like all blind faith, putting Gawain above those two though, like 100% blind faith. Zeldris is OD. Also one of my favorite Seven Deadly Sins characters. Any like Zeldris is up here, 100%. A lot of people don't like to admit it, but Zeldris is 100% up here. Like he's so strong. Um. Oh, dude, Mal didn't load. That is crazy. Cause I legit had Mal on here and he did not load. Oh well. It's not like the end of the world. But still, he's so important. I'm so mad. They're gonna load in like freaking Golgus, but not Mal. Like whatever, Mayal, whatever you wanna call him. Merlin. Merlin's like all hacks. Merlin's like all hacks. I feel like she definitely has hacks to beat Escanor or beat all these guys. Like she has a way to beat people, but like realistically, she couldn't even do anything to the original demon. What are you guys saying? Twiggle above Zeldris, so I won't accept anything else. You're a fake one if you disagree. I'm still on Donnie hype train into series. He's going to be lifting countries while fighting. Bro, Merlin's weird. Because, like, she probably could have did more to the original demon, but she wanted Meliodas. Because it was all part of her plan. So I don't know. She actually might be way stronger. She might be up here. She could be anywhere from up here to, like, way down here. Realistically. But I'm going to put her up here. Because I feel like the original demon stuff, it was all part of her plan. Like, she needed Meliodas to, like, go all demon. Hawk. I'm not even gonna say anything. Percy. Percy is actually kind of strong. Kind of strong. Percy's up here. Like, I think Percy's stronger than, like, Hendrickson and, like, Matrona, but Percy's not stronger than Ironside and Pelgard. So Percy's realistically, like, right here. He's in the average tier. Couldn't Shinra beat Arthur? He's universal and created a new reality? Maybe. Honestly, I put Merlin in S tier. She planned the whole series. Merlin over base melee? Or Merlin over, like, demon melee? I don't know. That's like a hot take. That's a super hot take. Then we got my dude Twiggo, obviously Lord Twiggo, top of the verse. It sucks because Mal's not here, and that was like a big conversation I wanted to have. I even picked a cool picture of Mal and everything. I'm so mad. I don't know why it didn't load. I could have swore he was in here though. He isn't in here. That's crazy, bro. For some reason he did not load. That kills me. If Mal was here though, like if Mayao was here, I would have him. Mal would probably be like somewhere in between King and Bon, or like Bon and Escanor. It didn't load because the section would be heated. Facts. So like a big argument piece. Because me personally, I think Mal's stronger than Escanor. Because if you think about it, Escanor was getting absolutely clapped by the original demon. But Mal came in at the like right after that with Sunshine and destroyed the original demon, which would make Mal much stronger. And they should have like some of the same abilities. Like Escanor, like it's one of those where like maybe you could argue that the ultimate one might be able to edge out Mal, but it doesn't make any sense to me. I think Mal would be like around here. Esterosa above Mal, definitely not. Mal stronger than Ellie, than Elizabeth. Yes, yes, yeah. Ooh, yes, I think so. Yeah, I think Mal's stronger than Elizabeth. I don't think Elizabeth's stronger than like these guys. Wait, wouldn't hacks not matter if Merlin got speed blitz? Merlin's like weird because she's always kept up with everybody. So it's like the only time like she never really got blitzed all like that. Like maybe the Gallon stuff, but I just think Nakaba didn't know what he wanted to do with that Gallon stuff. But yeah, this is the entire list. So here's the bottom of it because I haven't even shown the bottom of it. I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, you guys can see the bottom of it. Escanor can't control. Yeah, same. He can't control the Sunshine to the level of Mayao. Do you guys have any big changes that you would make, or should I rename some tiers? Elizabeth legit friend zoned Mayao in Yuri's zone Derriere while making Melio descent for thousands of years. Can we talk about that, Liz? Are there any big changes? That's really what I want to know. I feel like this list might be solid. I probably can change these names. This might be like, or like God tier. It's like, what are you talking about? Escanor base Sunshine? No, this would be like Escanor at like his strongest, for sure. I mean, base Escanor Sunshine would be like if I wasn't talking about the ultimate one, base Escanor would probably be like right here. He'd be right here if I wasn't factoring in the original one. I still think Diana is a tier too high. I mean, she's the bottom of B plus, and Gother's the top of B. Like, I mean, all it would be like this. Like, I don't know. Like, would that even make you feel that much better? Honestly, I could put Gother right here. No, I can't. I can't put Gother right there. I don't know. This list is more legit than your university. I mean, take bro. You're bro. Come on now. He loses. Right, I think Diane's fine right where she is, but I'm a B plus. This would be like almost a god. Put tier in there. Make it make sense. They might know. Lyle is fodder. He's definitely not. I know he's definitely not fodder. This would be like commandment tier. It's like commandment tier. Yami would beat Yuno unless Yuno gets 1 BS power up and they reveal he's half god. Right. Be low commandment. See, I don't know, because this one's like, these are like, this would be like a really strong Holy Knight tier. It's like high Holy Knight tier. Like, if you throw in Twiggle up there, wait, if you throw in Twiggle up there, you got throw Helbram. I'm not throwing Helbram up there. Since Gother used his magic on Meliodas and later gave Tristan memories of all their story, think he made Tristan watch Mel class. Oh my, bro, I'm mad I even started reading that. I don't even know what this tier would be. This D tier is kind of like all over the place. This is like kind of weak. This is definitely kind of weak. Maybe I can take tier out. Tier feels a bit like redundant, honestly. I don't know what I'm gonna call B plus tier though. I have no idea what to call this tier right here. Tristan should be higher. He has 4 wings, which is Archangel level. I mean, he's in the same tier as the Archangels. I just don't know like where he'd be. Cause I'm not about to say he's stronger than Sariel and Tarmiel. Like I'm not about to say that. That just sounds a little wild. And then even putting him like above the commandments with none of the feats to back it up yet feels kind of wild. I said, bro, Star Trek, you are on one today, bro. Gustav might actually be kind of weak for real, for real. He's definitely kind of weak. He might have caught a stray just from me looking at it again. Dario had to sacrifice an entire arm to land a single punch on Sariel. Yeah. Bro, Hindi is not low commandment tier. Ooh. You right. You are right. That was okay. You right. You right on that one. Bro, Hawk is strong. Like Hawk is so strong on the low. Hawk's right there for sure. Hendricks and Goat. He's definitely not low commandment level though. He's really not. He isn't. He would get coasted. He would get coasted for sure. Nanashi higher? I don't know. Cause I don't know how strong he is. List seems valid now. We just need some more feats in the new series. Facts. I don't know if to call this D minus tier though. Right, and now she kind of feetless. gonna be all right. This tier is all right. And then the B plus. The B plus tier is kind of weird. Hmm. Cause this tier has like freaking Diane, Chandler, Cusack, Esterosa, Gelda, and Dial. Like it has like everything is in this tier. Like you telling me Melascula would have done better against the Sins than Demon Hendrickson? Yes. Velasquez would have destroyed them. Like, what do you mean? Back then, that would have been series over. The series would have been over. Zarcher should be lower. He was only stronger than season one Hendrickson, or than season one Dreyfus. I don't know. I feel like Zarchers would have beat Fraudrin though. Wait, Curse Mark Melly above Industry Escanor? Yeah, Industry like Curse Mark Melly was able to him and Zoe just beat the Supreme Deity. I guarantee if it was Escanor and Zeldris, they wouldn't have beat the Supreme Deity. What was I just talking about? Oh yeah, chat. What am I calling B plus tier? Come on, help me out here. I have no idea what to call this tier. Fraudulence Quan's other name, judging from all your slander today. What slander? I haven't slandered anybody today. I don't know. Maybe I should just leave it B plus. Oh, you thought I was talking about the Melios that fought Fraudulent? That was the reason I didn't want to use this picture, but I couldn't find a good one from Cursed by Light when I was trying to put this together. Archangel level. See, Archangel level is weird because all the Archangels are down here. Like I have to like move this whole section up, but that would make sense though. No, because I don't want to move all. But then, I mean, they are kind of a tier stronger. All right, how would you guys feel about this if I did this? Let me know how this feels or how this like looks in you guys' opinion. How does that look? Or does that look just absolutely crazy? Universe Yami, Cap, and Hendrickson power level Cap. What do you mean I moved Hendrickson down? The High Holy Knight. Supreme Deity Supreme Deity legit had a worse showing than the Four Commandments Esterosa. Yeah, she didn't really do much at all. She's like she's living rent free off of lore. It's alright. Cool. This is definitely gonna be the tier list then. I don't think I'm gonna post this one. Cause I have to add Mao to it. When I add Mao to it, I put him like right by Escanor, and then I'll upload it. Archangel slammed the commandments facts. Who had it worse? Lucifer the demon. Lucifer for sure. At least the Demon King had like a character and was actually in the story. Lucifer didn't like really do much of anything. Let me see. All right, kind of weak. All right, High Holy Knight, Low Commandment, Commandment, Archangel, almost a God, and then God tier. Bet, cool. This is good. I need to go to OBS. Nope. There we go. Cool. All right, so that was the tier list. But yes, from here, I'm probably going to end it. I might make like a video condensing this, or maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I might make a video condensing this down, or maybe make like a post about it. But from there, that is all from me for today. I appreciate you guys for stopping by and helping me make this tier list. Lucifer legit turned. Yeah, Lucifer was terrible. You said wait. Wait, what? What am I waiting for? Gawain is gonna body Pelgard. Oh my gosh, yes. I think so too. In my honest opinion. Next chapter. That's the only panel I seen was like all four of them assembled. I did see that. But yeah, I did see that. But no. I'm getting out of here. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. Appreciate you guys for stopping by. That's definitely it for me.